What's up, everybody? Eric here. Today we're going to be doing a routine I'm calling the rebuild routine, and I'll be working out on a Bowflex XCEED, but you can do this routine on any upright Bowflex. So our first lift today is going to be a leg extension, so you can start running the cables to this leg extension attachment. And let me tell you about this routine. So I'm calling this the rebuild routine because this routine is designed specifically for somebody that's maybe been out of the game for a little bit. Maybe that's by choice or by circumstance, or maybe you're just looking to change things up. Well, this is a really good routine for you. And what's different about this routine is the first half of it is going to be really low tempo work. So in the first half, we're going to be counting our reps, and we're going to lift the weight pretty quickly, and then we're going to hold it for a second or two, and then we're going to slowly lower the weight down. Now, each rep is going to be 6 seconds long, and we're going to do 6 reps per set. Now, over the course of this, I want you to feel the power flowing back into those muscles and the blood pumping and really reactivate your body. And then in the second half, after we've done this really low tempo work to really feel our muscles again, we're going to go high intensity with a HIIT style routine, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, and we're going to do the exact same lifts, except instead of going down the page, we're going to work our way up the page. So I hope that explains everything pretty well. If you have a tricep rope, I would go ahead and grab your tricep rope as well. You don't need this to do this video. I'll have alternate ways of doing all the lifts using just your normal handles, but if you have a tricep rope, you can put it to use in this video. So if you're going to be joining me, I hope you hit that like button. I always appreciate that. And if you're new to the channel, well, welcome. And let me tell you how the next couple things are going to go. Our first thing we're going to do is a 4-minute warm-up, and we're going to get all stretched out. And then we're going to rack up our resistance. And I'll have a couple recommended resistance settings for this routine. And we're going to keep our resistance the same through the entire routine. And that's going to help us move and progress through all of our lifts pretty quickly. So with that all out of the way, I hope you join me for this routine. I hope you have a good time, and let's get into the warm-up. All right, let's start it off. Loosen our neck with a big yes motion here. This is going to be called yes, no spin. So after a few of these, let's move side to side into an exaggerated no. And then we're going to do some spins. Full spins, loosen up our neck. Get all nice and loose here. And now let's change directions. All right, next we're going to do some tuck jacks. So think of a jumping jack, except instead of a jump, you're going to raise those knees up nice and high and then clap your hand together underneath your knees. So these are called tuck jacks here. Good for warming up the body and also, kind of loosen up our shoulders and our back as we're doing this. We're going to be doing this for about 90 seconds here. And during this 90 seconds, I want to go ahead and demo on the screen all the different exercises that we'll be doing today. We're kind of keeping it simple at just 5 different exercises. Our first one up will be leg extensions. And then after that, we'll be doing a seated row. And we're going to be doing something a little different here called a goblet squat. Some bicep curls. And then we'll be doing some shoulder pulls. So all those different exercises, they'll be previewed up on the screen when we get to them. And we're almost done here with our tuck jacks. And we're going to move into some YTWs. Now for this, you're going to stick your arms way up high, and then bring them together in front of you. That's going to be a Y. And then a T, bring them out wide, touch them together, and then a W. Make a nice W, get a nice squeeze in your back, and then bring them together. So let's keep going. Y together, T together, and W together. And as you do these, really stretch or flex depending on the position here. We're going to do a few more. Y together, T together, W together. One more, all of them. Y, T together, and W. Now bring your legs kind of a little bit wider and shoulder width apart, and we're just going to spin back and forth, do some torso twist, loosen up our back. And then we're going to move into some alternating toe taps in just a second, where we reach across our body. Let's go to those toe taps and tap the opposite toe. And you can bend your knees a little bit as you do these, that's fine. And our final thing we're going to do is some body weight squats. So for this, you're going to be putting your arms out in front of you as a counterbalance, drop down, and then raise back up. Now, as you do this, I want you to think about where your knees are. Your knees should not be over your toes. They should still be behind your toes, and kind of having your arms out in front of you as a counterbalance is a good way to help with that. And go as low as comfortable for you. That's going to be it. So let's get our machine racked up. Now, a couple different weight settings, and you're going to want to go heavy on this routine. I'm going to recommend as a heavy weight setting doing at least 100 pounds if that's where you're at. I'll be racking up 130 pounds of power rods on both sides. For a lightweight or medium setting, 80 pounds lightweight, I go 50. Now, if you haven't already run your cables to your leg extension, do that now before you rack up your resistance. Otherwise, it can be kind of tough to get it all set up. So let's get this all set up. And our first lift is going to be that leg extension once we're all set up and good to go here. So our leg extension, just as you'd expect, we're just going to be sitting up here, and you can either lean back or sit up straight and tall, and then we're going to kick our legs out. Now, this is going to be a little bit different of a routine where we're doing low tempo work to start things out. So what I want you to do is there's going to be a beep, and I want you to kick your legs up during that beep and hold it for about 2 seconds and then slowly lower. All right, so let's lift. And then slowly lower. And then on the beep, lift right back up. That's 3, 4, 5, and 6. Slowly lower it down. Okay, so we have a short rest interval here, and then we're going to be doing another 6 repetitions in just a moment. And I know it's kind of easy to fall out of sync with the beeps. And if that happens, what I want you to do, if you have no tension on your legs at any point, go ahead and lift up and hold it until you hear that beep, and then really try to slowly lower the weight. All right, 6 more sets here, reps here. Kick. Hopefully you're feeling some tension in that challenge in your quads here. Re-engaging those. Okay, so we've got a minute here, and we're gonna then move away from this leg extension here and then go back to the normal handles. Now, this, if you have this fully loaded under tension, that can be tough to pull this out, and you might need to remove a power rod or 2. And then we're just going to hook up our normal handles. I'm also going to go ahead and remove this and just set this aside for now. And we'll be doing leg extension at the very end of this routine. So our next lift here is going to be just a normal row. And I'm going to be sitting on a yoga ball. You can sit on the floor or you can sit on a chair or something. I just need to stay on camera here. And for a row, we're just going to pull this weight back, hold it for just a moment, and then slowly lower the weight. Pull, hold it, and then slowly lower. Okay, nice. Should be feeling a nice squeeze in your back as you're pulling the weight back, and try to sit up nice and tall as you do these rows. And we got another set coming up right now. Pull, hold it, and then slowly lower. This is rep 5. Okay, so we have a little bit longer here, and this is so we can get set up for our next lift here, and that is going to be where you can either use this tricep rope or you can use handles. So if you're going to use handles, just unclip one handle here, and then we're going to clip it on the other side, and then we're going to do what is called a goblet squat. So for this, what we're going to do is you're going to drop down here into a squat position and then hold these handles together just like this, and then you're going to stand up. Now for this, it's going to be tough. You're going to have to slowly drop down and then explode upward on our count here. So everybody, let's get in position for our goblet squat. Raise it up and then slowly drop back down, explode. That's 3. That's 5. Okay, so again, you can be doing this with the tricep rope as well. I'm going to demo that over here. And so instead of holding the 2 handles, I'm going to just hold the rope just like this. And then we're going to drop down and explode upwards. So everybody join me here. Lift. Slowly drop. Okay, there we go. All right, our next lift is just going to be bicep curls, and we're going to do it from the same side. And you can do curls with this tricep rope here or with the double handle, which is what I'll be doing right now. So again, I've got the same weight as I had initially on each side. I'm going to open up these handles a bit and then curl the weight up. Keep it slow. Slowly drop that weight. Last one. Lower slowly. Okay, nice. Again, I'm going to show the triceps on the other side here, or tricep rope. Exact same lift though. All right, let's get in. Slow bicep curls. Here we go. Slowly lower that weight and raise it up. Now bicep curls feel a little bit better with this tricep rope than the double handle. But you have, this good gear of a Bowflex. So don't let this rope and not owning one get in the way of getting back on the saddle. Okay, nice. Our last lift here of this first half through the routine is going to be a shoulder pull where we're going to take this weight and we're just going to pull it up to shoulder height and then slowly drop it back down. Again, either piece of gear works. Let's pull and then slowly drop it down. You should really feel those shoulder blades moving around. Feel that power too. Nice. One more set of this. And then we're going to be moving into the hit style routine. And on the hit style, we're going to work backwards. So we're actually going to be doing 4 sets of this shoulder pull in a row here. I know you can do it though. You got this. Okay, let's go. Slow sets here though. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Okay. Now we're moving into the hit routine. Same lift though. And I don't want you to just fly through these reps. Maybe not do 6 seconds per rep. You might want to do about 3 or 4 seconds. Stay controlled and deliberate as you're doing these shoulder pulls here. Let's get it going. 2, 1. 40 seconds of work. Okay, 20-second rest period. I'm going to switch over to the tricep rope again. You can use either attachment for this. Let's pull it up. As I toggle back and forth between these attachments, it's really easy with how I got this set up. And perhaps if you have a tricep rope, this might be a good way to do it too. Switch back and forth between double handle and tricep rope. You got 10 more seconds. Let's go, everybody. Okay, bicep curls up next. Short rest interval, that's okay. You're working through it. Let's curl it up. Try to go nice and slow. 3-4 seconds per repetition. Now, if this is your first workout back in a while, tell me in the comments. Let me know. I always find that interesting to hear. And for me, I had to take a week off. I was pretty sick for a while. And so as I was coming back into the swing of things, I wanted to design a routine that would be just right for getting back into it and feel that strength come back to my body. And this is what I came up with. I hope you like it. Now let's get into another set of bicep curls. Here we go, curl it up. This is set number 14 here. All right, Goblet Squat is up next. 40 seconds of squats. This is always tough. I know you're tougher. You got this. Twenty more seconds. Okay. Yes. If you don't have a good sweat going by now, I don't know what to tell you. I know I got it going. Those squats really take it out of me. But we got one more set of them. Let's go. Stay with me. 15 more seconds. Okay, another little break here. And that's so we can split our handles back up, set my tricep rope aside, and we're going back to normal handles. So we can get into our seated row again. Now as we wait for this next set, let me tell you, if you've been out of the game because you don't have the motivation, I want you to check out membership programs that I have through the channel that hopefully can help give you more motivation. Okay, let's row. Now these membership programs, what's great about them, if you are following a 6-week workout program, you don't have to think about what lift am I doing next. Am I going to lift today? You just follow the program. It tells you what routine to do, and it also lets you track your weight setting. So next time you can come back at that routine and do the same, if not more weight. Okay, 20 seconds of rest here. Now for me, there's kind of a psychological thing of knowing the workouts I'm going to do that day. It helps me kind of set that goal. And there's no like, oh, will I do this or that? I have a plan and I'm going to stick to it. And that's what those programs can do for you, is give you a plan so you can stay with it. For now though, just stay with me. We got 25 more seconds of rows, and then we're going back to leg extension. All right, we got a minute here so we can reset our leg extensions. And if you got a little spare time after that, you can grab some water, but this always takes me a little longer than I would think. So let me get this all set up. And again, you might want to remove your resistance before hooking this up. It's kind of tough when everything's under tension here. And I'm all set up. This is going to be our final exercise of the day. 40 seconds on. Let's go. Kick them up, hold it for a second, then slowly drop. Now this is our last exercise, but we're going to do 3 of them. Not just 2 sets, 3 of them. I'm doing that just for you, because we don't set up this leg extension often enough. Really blast those quads. Okay, 2 more sets to go. You're over 90% of the way done with this routine. And I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling all of that energy coming back in your body, that strength building back up. Let's kick it up. And some of those endorphins that come with working out. You can do this. You're going to be so proud of yourself when you're done. I always find I'm in just a lot better of a mood after a good workout. Okay, final set coming up. But that improved mood, it's a combination of being proud of yourself for getting your workout in and doing something good for yourself, but then also those endorphins in your body. And strength training also helps with testosterone production, and it changes those hormones in your body, and it just makes you feel good. And so get back on that feel-good journey. You got 20 more seconds. Finish this out strong. All right, way to go, everybody. Now today's routine hit just our legs, our back, our shoulders, and our biceps. And if you want to get a little ab work in, I'm going to have a little card up on the screen here. It's going to be a link to just an ab add-on routine or just a little quick workout. Also, don't forget to wrap up those power rods with a bungee cord or use the power rod rejuvenator or whatever you got. Keep those power rods up, straight up and down. That's going to help keep them strong. So just a reminder, everybody, if you're using a workout tracker, comment below with a hashtag in it so that your workout will get recorded there. And everybody, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this routine and are feeling the power. And as always, be good to yourself and be good to others. Thank you for watching.